开始了吗？Hello everyone. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Colorado channel. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Welcome all of you to come to our Colorado channel and watch our live. And today we will still introduce you who we are and what we do and how this printer works. Okay? So here, what I am with is the $4 printer. This is the third generation of the printer, and it is with the upgraded software. And also, if you wanted to do the positioning, the visual positioning system to capture the colored part of the blank shock, and then use the camera. And this printer is supported. Yeah, and meanwhile, this one is also support for the POD printing on demand. Yeah, so now with this $4, it's highly efficient for the production output. And normally the speed of the output could reach like 50 pairs per hour. And if faster, if the operator is so familiar with this printer and do very fast load up and offload the stock, and it could reach like can you imagine how fast it could? It will be like 80 to 90 pairs per hour. Yeah. Okay. So to operate this printer, actually it's very simple. So just preparation is to use this paper to wrap this roller. Now you see it is the metal one. So this metal roller is fixed with the machine. So it's not movable. It's not being offload and load up anymore from the printer, but it's fixed to the center model drive. Yes, you could see here, this part is fixed. So that's why I don't need to get this roller off and load up to this printer anymore. It just fixes it and it just rotates during printing. So this is the preparation job you need to do before you start the printing, okay? So after you wrap this paper, you need to get this tape to fix this paper and ensure that during printing it's not easy to move. It's not easy to move, otherwise you will get the bad resolution of the image quality after printing, okay? So before printing, one more important thing is to check out if the head status is good or not. Okay, let's check it out. So I use this one, the paper wrapped already, and I just check. Yep, here it is checking. So it will print the head status. And let's check if the head status is good or not. Yeah, you could see the can color. The can color is not good enough, right? So how to judge the head status is good or not? So like this, the line is broken. It cannot be connected each other. But this one, like this is good. And this is almost perfect. Perfect. Okay, so if you meet up this kind of situation, what you need to do is clean the head. So it will be automatically cleaned. Yeah. So now you see During cleaning, it is going for automatically clean. You don't need to do anything. You just click the cleaning and it will automatically clean. 帮我把文字换掉。正在清洗的时候，它可以吗？我正在清洗。The cleaning might need a little bit time. And now you see the head is closed with the caping. So it means that cleaning is done. Yeah, cleaning is done. So let's see after cleaning if the head status changed a little bit, improved or not. Let's see. Okay, now we get this roller back and do print check on this same roller, and then we can check, compare. So click check, 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 and okay, so now so let's see. So after cleaning, if the head status improves a lot, yeah, here what you see, now it is like this, but previously it is like this. So from the current situation, it improves a lot, right? It's almost perfect. Just 4 blocks. But it doesn't matter. This will not impact the image quality. So that's, now we can print. Okay. Welcome all the audience, come and stay here being with us to see our live stream. And during the live, we will introduce who we are, what we do, and how this printer works. And now what I'm showing you is how to operate this printer. Yeah, just now we checked the head status. Once you are sure about the head status in good condition, then we can start printing. So if any of you in front of the camera and you are now watching our live, and if you have any idea about the design, about the artwork, about the image you wanted to print, and just let us know. You can leave the comments there during the live, and you also can comment on whatever the shots or the videos we posted, and we will check it out, okay? Or you can consult our website, yeah, www.coloritotech.com, and write email to us. We are here waiting for you, okay? So just share your opinion, any idea, any your artwork, if you are the artist, and welcome you to sharing your design. Yeah, once your design is satisfied by our any customers and turn it to the commercial value to be an order, and then you will get paid for your design, okay? Okay, any idea, just let me know. And we're now just printing. Yeah, let's check it out, how it looks. So we're now printing a little girl, a cute girl. So let's see how it is. Yeah, see here. This is the image quality. So you can see even the small details on the hair and also the headband of this bowl and also the eyes, inside of the eyes, you see the color. You see all the details. Yeah, this is the color effect. And now it is only the color just after printing. And later, we will cure it and dry the ink. And we can see how the color looks after curing, okay? So hang the sock there. And we are seeing now that this paper, you can see lots of the colors dimmed, right? So now it's the time to replace it. Just throw it away and use the new one. And here, this paper, actually, we already taped with the two sides tape, adhesive tape. And once you're using, just tear the top one, tear up the top one, and stick with each other, and fix the paper. Then your preparation is almost done. And next step will be load up the sock. So what kind of the sock you need? Just easy. This kind of the blank sock, Either it is semi-finished with the open toe, or it is the ready-made already. So with the toe part already sewn. Yeah. But this toe part will be the black color. So according to your design request, either it is the open toe, then with all over printing, with the whole design, even at the toe part, or you don't mind the toe will be the black color, and then the design will just start at the edge of this toe. So any option will be fine for you, just according to your exact design request, okay? So next step will be loading up. Yeah, like this sock, actually it needs to be avoided during knitting. So here we cannot allow any standing point, any standing out point, but has to be very flat. So once you knit the sock, this must be clarified with the vendor of the knitting factory. So have to be flat, totally flat like this. Yeah. Otherwise, the standing out the points will scratch the head. It will be the big risk to damage the head. Okay? So the head is very sensitive and expensive, so not necessary to take any risk. Okay, here we go. We print this. This is a kind of what kind of animal it is? Like a pig? Not sure. Let's print out and see. Hey, Daniel. Hey, I see you. How are you? Daniel, how are you? Nice to see you again. Welcome to our live. And also welcome all the audience now watching our live. And we are now under printing. So what you see is the printing sock. It's not the knitting sock anymore, but it's printed. Very cute, lovely design. Yeah, I think so. And Children's Day is coming, so it will be good that giving the kids the gift as with the design what they like, or the image of the cartoon, or any or the princess. Yeah, anything, or your puppy. Yeah, and he or she likes the puppy so much, and you could get the printed sock with the puppy. You see? This is the color. And you see it is no color limitation anymore. And you can see so many colors involved for these printed socks. Hey, Daniel. Okay, so actually the format of your artwork, it could be tolerant. So it could be either it is JPG or PDF file, or it is TIFF file, or it is the AI or PS. It doesn't matter. All of them are workable for this printed sock. So it's tolerable. So you could get any design formats. JPG, it's common. So just JPG will be fine. And if you get the high resolution of the design, AI file or TIFF file will be great. So now you can see this paper stained with so many colors, and then I need to change with the new one. Hi, Madeline. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Okay, so what's your question? Cotton socks. Okay. Talking about the color fastness. That is quite a lot I can talk actually. So there are so many materials involved for this sock. So it could be the cotton, it could be the polyester. And polyester would be like a grade 3 to 4. And if the cotton, then we have the two kinds of the printing solution. So with the pigment ink, like what we're printing now, and it will shorten the whole process. Then the color fastness will be a little bit lower compared with the normal cotton material in normal process. Yeah, so normally the cotton needs to be pre-treated and then printing, and after printing it needs to be dried, steamed, dried, washed. So this whole process will be replaced by the heating if we use the cotton in pigment ink. So the process is shortened, but the color fastness is also a little bit lower down. Yeah, but if you're talking about how many times of washing, and then I think for the cotton material in the normal process, it's even 2 years, 3 years, it's no problem. Well, this pigment ink affected on the cotton material, then the washing time might be like washing will be no problem. Just the rubbing color fastness, it's like maybe 20 times, 30 times. Yeah, like just sort of like this. Okay, so here. Andrew, hi. Andrew, welcome, the new customer. Customer DBZ sock now. Oh, sorry, what is a DBZ sock? Would you please explain a little bit more? And also consult with our email address, okay? And if you have any sample of the artwork, you also can send us, okay? Hey, Madeline. Hey. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Daniel. Okay, what is the minimum size or texture pattern? Okay. Okay, I will reply the question one by one. Does it support the customization? Yes, yes, absolutely. It supports. So any idea, it's just some idea and jump into your mind, and you just make a pattern. Yeah, and now I will reply the second question. It's from Daniel. Okay, so the size of the pattern needs to be the certain width. So the width will be like 25 centimeters, 0.78. Yeah, so this is the width. And the length of the pattern, you could just make it like 46 as normal. Yeah, and what we are now doing, this is the length for 48. If 46 will be just 2 centimeters short, that will be no problem. Okay, so this is the size for the pattern. Okay, with this pattern, you designed whatever you want, you like, and then we can just turn it into our software and to print. Okay, the third question from Textile Digital Printing Vlog. Okay, for the pattern designed by the customer, is there a significant printing color difference? Proofing service. Well, what kind of the proofing service do you mean? Sorry, would you please explain a little bit more for what kind of the proof service it is? So, what does it mean? Okay, now I'm loading up the sock with the ready-made toe. So you could see the toe part will not be printed, and it will keep as the black color. Okay? Yep. And this paper also stained with color. So we just throw it away and change the new one. So what kind of design you would like to choose? Okay, so here we have Pattaya, and we have pizza, and we have clouds, we have peach, and we have cat, and we have peacock and beautiful lady. So what kind of the design you'd like to see? Let's try the cat the clouds and pizza and pitaya, okay? And also the doggy. Okay, just add printing. Add to the printing list. Okay, so here we go. Let's print the cat. Okay, textile digital printing blog sent the question. So where is the cost effectiveness reflected compared with similar device? Okay, the cost, actually you can write email to us and we will give you the detailed, accurate quotation based on your exact request, okay? Because different printing solution, different price. Yeah, here it is the cat. It's just like a real cat, and it is the real cat. It's from the real cat. It is my cat, and her name is Caramel. So Caramel, and now she's sleeping, and it's a she. It's a she cat. So now she is sleeping at home. You see? She's wearing a knitted, the fluffy necklace. Okay. So welcome all the audience now in our live, and also welcome you to subscribe us if you didn't subscribe us yet. And for the new subscriber, we give you the opportunity one time that tell us your opinion for the design, what design you wanted to print, and we will print it. And we will post it to the shots, and you will see it, how it looks with your design. Turn it to the printed sock, okay? And next, what we print. Okay, the doggy. So just now we print the cat, and now we print the doggy. So this printing speed around 26 seconds per piece. So in 1 minute, at least you could print for one pair. Now you see how it looks. Now the details, a very cute one, and also wearing a hat. And I guess he's going to go for a walk. And the sunshine is a little bit big, and he needs to do some protection. You see? This is how the color is. This is the color with all the details, you see? The color is vibrant, I could say. Okay, so we welcome all the audience here to follow us and watching our live. And during the live, if you have any question for about the printer, about the printing solution, or the color issue which you met before, or which you have now the problem, and you can consult us, you can let us know, and write down your question down in the comments area. And once we see it, we will try our best to reply during the live, okay? And now I will try to show you how this printer works during the live. And with different designs, with different material, what kind of the process it is, we will introduce you during our live, okay? Okay, and now we print for this ready-made toe of the sock. So our live will be held twice a week. And today is Friday. I think that for European customer, it is Friday morning, but West American time, now it's almost midnight. So with the audience who are now watching our live coming from the America, in the midnight, are you hungry? If you're hungry, and grab some food, okay? And here you could see there are so many choices of the food for you. Anyone, you wanted to try anything from here to get your idea? Either it is the hamburger, or it is hot dog, or the ham, or here, yeah, the pizza. And pasta. And salad, and ice cream, and bacon. So all different kinds of the food. And just now it was stretched up on the roller. And now once we offload from the roller, so it will getting smaller, change back to the normal size. But still you could see the details here, even on the burger. On top side of the burger, you could see all the details, right? Okay, and these are the sock of the cotton, and we are now printing for the cotton socks. These are all cotton socks, but to let you know more in details how it looks during printing and how it looks after printing, so we choose the printing solution with the pigment ink. Why we would like to show you the pigment ink? Because that's the whole process will be very short. So after printing, it just needs one step to cure it. What kind of the curing it is? If anyone knows, you could just let me know and type the answer there in the comment area. Let me see if any audience know the process of this printed sock. Anyone knows? Okay. Then the curing process is just heating up. Yeah, heating up by the temperature like 150, and for 5 minutes cure, and then the color will be fixed. So the color fastness will be okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, then we are trying to send to the oven for heating now, okay? So follow me. Now this is the oven, and it is with the conveyor system to get this, the needle to carry the socks, and from the train it will go one by one inside to the oven for heating. And after around 3 to 5 minutes later, once it's coming out from the oven, it will be cured. So this is the curing process. And you are seeing now that another one is coming out from the production, and it is done. So just it's coming out from the oven, and then it will be done. And now this one just sent to the oven. So let's see how the color it is after heating. Okay, so you don't do anything more. You just hang the sock into the oven and just wait it. Will be fine. And this process around just 3 to 5 minutes maximum. And now it's just coming out slowly. So you see, this will be the ready one. Yeah, I saw our socks is coming. So have you counted how long we used for this one? And we still have 2 pieces. Let's weight it. So this one actually, this conveyor system could be adjusted with the speed. If you are dealing with the sock, it's very thin, and then you can adjust this speed a little bit faster. If your sock is a little bit thicker, and then you just slow it down a little bit to ensure the baking time is enough. Here we go. We've got our all kinds of the food. Yeah, you can see even the top side of the bread, the oatmeal, could be seen so clearly, right? These kind of small tiny details could be shown. Here, the oatmeal, you could see it. Yeah. So here, with the light, with the good light, we could see here, you see this color, you could see the color and the details. And even, okay, this little girl, you see, her lips, her nose, and her eyelashes, elbow, the eyeballs there, and the hair. This very thin line is sharp, right? And here. And the color is also could be so real. And you see the ice cream, the bacon, burger, the hot dog with the sausage, and with some sauce. Here. Yeah. You see, this is the bacon and pizza, right? So everything actually looks so real. That is the magic for this seamless digital printing stock is. Yeah, and you could have the 3D effect. Okay, so to show you the 3D effect, that's print, okay, that's print this kind of the pitaya, okay? We try this one. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. You could see, yeah, the fruit meat of this pitaya. And also the outside, this tentacle of this pitaya looks so real, right? Yeah, this tentacle, it looks so fresh. Here you see the different layers of this fruit meat and also the tentacles of outside of this pitaya, and even the pitaya's color, different shades and different layers, right? The gradient color of this pink, you could see in the details. Yeah. So it's no problem that you get the 3D effect with this kind of seamless digital printing sock. With this technology, you can really get any design from your mind and just turn it into reality. Okay, so once you're loading up the sock, one thing needs to be pay more attention. That first thing is just now I already mentioned that cannot be any outstanding point here. Standing up cannot be. And the other thing is that the gouge, the knitting gouge, needs to be straight from the bottom to the top. So this needs to be very straight gouge. Okay. Otherwise, your design will be slanting. And let's print another cloud. This design. So deep blue sky with the lovely clouds. Yeah, here. You could see solid color, so pure blue sky with the white clouds. And the clouds is floating in the sky. Nice weather today. How is the European weather now? And today is Friday. Should be a lovely sky today, right? And after Friday's working, we can spend time for weekend. So you can see how solid the color it is, right? Yeah, it's really like a real sky with the floating clouds. It's just floating slowly. Okay, I can't wait to see the outcome of the color. So let's now to heat it up, okay? Let's now send them to the oven and for heating. Yeah. So socks needs to be sent one by one. Okay. And during its heating, I also could, during waiting for the cured sock, I'd like to show you that what we do actually in daily. And we are the manufacturer of the seamless digital printer. And these printers are made by us. So you can see in our work mill, we have even the new upgraded printer like this fourth generation of the $2 printer. And now it is under testing. Yeah, it is under testing. Our technician needs to test and ensure it is working well before we ship it out. 小雷，你可以来了。So now you can see it is $2 and from the from the working process, actually it's different from the $4 what I just now used. Well, you can see it is $2 and with this roller it's quite long. It's even longer than my arm, right? So this length of this roller is longer than the $4 just now what you saw. And this could be printed for not only the sock, not only the ankle sock, the crew sock, the football over-knee sock, and it could be printed for the tights. Yeah, the ladies' tights. So with very long roller. And now it is under testing. If they had working well, because you could see it's not the 2 heads anymore. It's 4 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heads. Yeah. Now, after printing, it switched back to me. So still the operator doesn't need to move to chase the printer, but the operator is just standing here and waiting for its finish for printing, and then it will switch back to my position, and then I can do the operations here with my position. Okay, so now technician is testing. So with each buttons, if it is get function with proper function or not, he needs to test. And also accept these functions testing, and also needs to print and check out the printing quality. And also now you can see it is moved so slow, right? And later we also needs to be tested. It also needs to be tested with faster speed, how it looks. And now it's back. Yeah. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you, welcome back. Okay, this is the 4th generation of our printer. So 2 rollers. Yeah, and with these 2 rollers printer, we upgraded also the software and hardware. And the hardware is support for the 8 colors printing solution. So with 8 colors printing solution, and also it supports the software of the visual positioning system, and meanwhile for POD supported as well. So compare with these 4 rollers, and this roller is quite short, right? It's quite short. It's suitable for the ankle sock, the crew sock, and the football sock. If the stretch length is not over than 89. So actually 89 printing area should be like here. So just below the data of the 59 centimeters, it's suitable to print with these 4 rollers. Yeah, of course, this is so far the very high efficiency for the production output. Okay, so welcome. If you have any question. Hey, I saw the new audience, Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Nice meeting you here. Welcome to watch our live. This is Tina, and I represent as Ningbo Haishi, Colorado. Yeah, so I will here to have a live and to introduce our company, and also we will show you what we do, and also we will show you how these printers work. Like our operator now is doing the production printing, and in different model of the printer, what's their features, what's the advantages and disadvantages, and what kind of the applications suitable for what kind of mode of the printer. Yeah. So if you have any question, just let me know. This is Tina, and our company actually established at 2015, and in the last 10 years we have been focused on the researching and developing and manufacturing the seamless digital printer as what you see. And this one actually is the old machine, the old mode of the machine we produced. It is only 1 roller, you can see, and in that very long stick, long roller of that one, it could print 1 pair of the sock 1 time. But the disadvantage is that this roller needs to be load up and offload every single time. That is quite a lot of the workload actually for the operator. So you see, after loading up to the machine, she just can adjust the sock position. So that costs time. That costs time. And after she set up this new sock, and during the printing, she could have the space to do something for the printed roller. And now she is loading up the sock with the new roller, right? And once she load up the sock to the new roller, she just load up. Loading is just loading without any correction, without any adjustments, because she could not do that. That needs to be done only after she load up the roller to the machine. And then she could do the adjustment. Now you see, it's almost ready for printing. And now she needs to release the roller and load up the new one. And load up the new one to tighten. And now she can do the adjustment. So before it's going up to the machine of this roller, she could do nothing. So that's why this machine has the disadvantages for the efficiency output for the production. Big coffee. Okay, so with this machine, these 4 rollers, this roller, it doesn't need to be offload anymore. No need, because it's fixed. And the center drive motor, this one will drive these rollers automatically, and it turns one by one. And that position is always the printing position. And I only need to standing here, upload the sock, offload the sock. That's it. Okay, now we continue printing. And what kind of the design you would like to see? Oh, I see a handsome guy. That's print for this one, okay? Who is this man? This the version of the Toro. That is from the Marvel comics, right? You see? Right? Am I right? I'm not sure. See, wow, handsome guy. So someone might notice that just now once I pulled out from this roller, and I did it very carefully. Why? Because I cannot let it bounce back. I cannot let it bounce back. Otherwise, the ink will fly. Okay, and we send this to the oven and grab the one we sent it before and see how the outcome was. It's sent to the oven. So we were waiting for outlook. Okay, so now we are checking how the outlook is. You see the clouds? The blue sky, so pure blue sky with the floating clouds in the sky. And then the pitaya. The pitaya, wow, so juicy fruit. If anyone likes the pitaya, you see the different layer of this fruit meat and also the outside, the tentacle of this shell, and even the gradient color. It looks so fresh, right? And here, the puppy. You see, oh, so cute. Oh my God, I wanted to have a doggy. It's really so cool if I bring outside and play with him. Okay, so this is how it looks. And these are the cotton material affected with the pigment ink. So this is the outlook. And so later I will show you what's the difference of the normal cotton material affected with the normal process in the reactive ink. Let's see. Okay, so here in my hands, I have the normal cotton process with reactive ink. And with the long process. So pre-treatment is just one step, and later it is printing, and later after printing it's dry, steam, dry, washing. So after so many steps of the finishing, it's cured. And the color fastness for this one is really good. It's really good. And once you take a test here. 镜头对到这里了。Let's take a test. Okay, here I have the white color sock. And what I have here, it is the normal cotton with the reactive ink and long process. And here, what I have is the cotton material in pigment ink. So let's check out how the color fastness of rubbing is. Okay, here I choose a multiple color. Okay, let's try here, okay, the darker color. And scratch there, nothing left. Nothing left, right? Okay, and here we go. We try this pigment ink. It just now we heat it, okay? This blue and red and so bright green. Okay. Wow. Impressive. Silly. Impressive. It's almost also nothing left, right? It's still white color. It's still white color. And here, you see, this part is what I scratched, what I rubbed just now. You see? This part, yeah. So here, after rubbing, almost nothing left for the color, right? Okay, then we try another side, this side. Try it again. And we do this part, okay? This part is clean. Okay. So according to the European, the test method, it's use the 9 Newton strength and then to scratch 10 times. Okay, I did it for 12 and the color fastness looks good. Looks good. Yeah. Okay. So actually, the color fastness is not bad for the cotton pigment ink. Yeah. Okay. Here is the test we did, and so what the test we did is normal cotton material affected with the reactive ink. Yes, water-based reactive ink, but it's in the long process. It's with so many steps. Pre-treatment, printing, and then the finishing. And finishing needs several turns of the drying, steaming, drying, washing, and then coming out. While this one, the cotton material still, these are the same material. Okay, then it is with the pigment ink. Pigment ink. Well, after printing, because the pre-treatment is same, and then printing, and after printing, it's just one step left. High temperature, heating, then it will be done. So just now we did the test for the rubbing color fastness. Both of them are good. So not bad actually for the pigment. Yeah. So that's why you could have the alternative option for the situation that you are not allowed to do the washing process. And then you could consider about this cotton material in pigment ink. Okay, so why we need to do this kind of the printing sock? The printing sock with the seamless printing design. Why? Let me show you why. Here, I'm grabbing with the normal cotton sock, but in knitting, in jacquard, colored yarn knitting. So you could see it's only 3 colors involved, but inside, how many loose threads it has? How many? You see what a mass inside. So with these long, hairy, loose threads, of course, once you touching your skin, it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable at all. But with this one, the printed, so let's check out the inside. This inside, it's just neat and clean, nothing. It's nothing, right? Compare with this something. Yeah, so which one you like? Of course this one. And also this normal jacquard, it has the color limitation. So far, the machine of the knitting sock has 8 colors maximum. While this one, it has no limitation of the color. And let's check out how many colors of this one. We have so plenty of the foods, right? The sausage, the bacon, the hamburger, the hot dog, and the cheeseburger, double beef cheeseburger, the pizza, and then the pizza we talked about, and then the spaghetti, and then bacon, and then ice cream, different colors, and the sweet, the dessert, right? The ham, and the salad. Yes, here, the salad. So many colors involved, but inside is still neat and clean. No any other loose threads, and no color limitation. At least it involved more than 10 colors, but still no any impact for printing it. You just send the design. And then this seamless digital printing, you just go back and follow the original file for the color. Get the RGB data and read it, and just realize it to the printed sock. Yeah. And in another hand, this printed sock has no limitation. Just 50 pairs, okay. 100 pairs, okay. 300 pairs, also fine. But with the normal jacquard sock, it has the limitation. Right? I think that for the stock yarn, color yarn, then you have at least 500 MOQ. Well, this one has no MOQ. Right? Okay, so this is why we are doing now with the seamless digital printing sock instead of the traditional knitting sock. Yeah, so this is for the cotton sock. And why we would like to do now, change the technical from the normal knitting jacquard sock to the seamless digital printing sock. Okay, this paper needs to be changed, and we change it. So if you have any question, just let me know. Hi, Angels. Hello, Angels. Hi, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you here. And all the audience now who is watching our live, welcome. And Tina here, representative as for the Colorado, and welcome all of you. And how are you today? If you are coming from European, how's your day? And today is Friday. It's almost weekend. So I hope you will have a very lovely weekend. And if you're coming from America, now it's almost midnight, right? And thank you so much for all of you and still being with us, okay? Even in the early morning or in the midnight. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And please don't forget, subscribe us, okay? And then you will not miss Tina anymore. And Tina will be here twice a week. So every week. Oh, German. Hi. Hi, Angels. Hi, you're from Germany. Okay, so now Germany now is getting to the summer, right? Or still the late spring. How's the weather today? How's the weather today? Hope you will have a nice weather like this printed sock with so purely blue sky and with some floating lovely clouds. Okay, so nice weather and nice mood for you. I like the German summer actually. Even in very hot summer season like July, it's still very comfortable temperature. It's like 30, 35, right? But here in Ningbo, now it's humidity, it's very serious, and we are sweat. If you go outside without the AC, oh my God, you will get very sticky of your skin. And now here in Ningbo, the summer highly temperature could reach like 40 degrees. That's really hot, really hot. Very sunny, better than the sock. Okay, and we try maybe with the polyester sock, and then we will get very shiny blue color. Okay, and now what we are printing with the cotton sock. This is the cotton, but we use the pigment ink. So pigment ink compare with the other reactive ink, it will be a little bit pale, but still, without comparison, no difference. You never know the difference. So don't compare. Yeah, even in the life, never compare, just compare with self, and from compare with yesterday and today and tomorrow. Not just compare me and you, okay? Okay, and just what you do, may I ask? May I ask what you do if you're also still involved with this kind of digital printing industry or not? Or totally different? Okay, we print this pink pitaya, okay? For the early summer, the pink pitaya. Hi, everybody. A greeting from Tina. Tina is saying hi to everybody. And now we are printing with the pink pitaya. A nice fruit for the summer. If anyone like it. I like it. Not so sweet, not sour, but with so juicy. So once you pull out, you cannot just bounce back. You cannot let it bounce back. So once at the end of this connection with the sock opening to the paper, you need to let it smoothly out from this paper, okay? Because now the ink is still wet. You cannot just bounce back. Otherwise, the ink will fly everywhere. It will get the color stained on other side of this sock. Okay. Hi, Andrew. Andrews, let me show you how the resistance of the color fastness, okay? Okay, for example, this one. And, okay, so now in my hand, this one is the normal cotton process with the reactive ink. And it is with the long process with pre-treatment printing, and after printing, it's dry first. After dry, steam it. After steam, drying it again. And after drying it again, to wash it. And washing it several turns, 7 turns, 7 turns. So after that, it's coming like this. And color fastness is like grade 4, this one. Okay, let's check it out. How this pigment cotton, this is the pigment cotton, pigment ink affected on the cotton material. And after printing, it's only one step, heating, then the whole process will be done. So let's check out how this color fastness is. Okay, so still here, we have a white color of the blank sock. Okay, so one side, we will scratch, we will rubbing with this normal cotton material in reactive ink with long process. And this one, we will use the pigment ink with cotton material. Okay, let's see. First, we see this. So we use this red color part to rub it. Here it is outlook after rubbing. Okay, so here I will use this blue part because the blue is absorbing the ink mostly, right? Okay, so here we go. Okay, here you could see maybe a little bit, but you go, yeah. Here you can see a little bit color, but not so obviously, right? It's then to this white color sock. So according to the test result, according to European standard, it looks like grade 3 to 4 or 4. Like 4, and this is should be 4 to 5. Yeah, so this is the result. Maybe I show like this. It will be obvious from this side. Yeah, this side is scratching with the reactive ink, and this side is scratching with the cotton sock. So color a little bit fading out after the dry rubbing. So this is the color fastness effect, because this is we just printed and heated here during the live. So color fastness a little bit lower than the reactive ink of the sock. But the advantages for this one is short process. If you could accept this kind of color fastness, then it will be the good option for you, because I know that in European it is very strict for the water pollution, right? For the water pollution system. So for the environment protection wise, this pigment ink could resolve your problem, but the outlook of the color fastness needs to be accepted. So it based on the client's detailed request. If customer cannot accept this kind of the color fastness, and then you still need to do the normal cotton in reactive ink solution. You're welcome. You're welcome, Angus. So, and thank you so much for your trust and also for your interest and for your question here during the live, okay? It's my pleasure to show you all these kind of the actual status here for this seamless digital printing item during our live. So, if any question If any else question, just let me know. So Angus, it seems that you're doing this kind of business, right? The socks business. Have you ever tried printing socks before? Or have you have any plan in shortly to get involved in this seamless digital printing sock? So if you would like try, and it's no problem that you can send us the sock for try, for test, okay? And consult with our email address. You can visit our website, www.coloradotech.com, or you can just leave your message, your comments in any video we've posted in the YouTube channel, and we will see your comments and leave your email address, and we can communicate further, okay? Okay, thank you for letting us know. So, if you wanted to develop and go further with this seamless digital printing industry, just try us. We are the company that have already 10 years experience for manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And this is our third generation of printer with 4 rollers. And it could be printed with any printing solution, just according to your detailed request. But we suggest not to change the ink during printing. If you print, you set this printer for polyester, you just use the polyester. If you set another printer with the cotton, you just use that for cotton, okay? Not mixed. Ah, okay. Okay, I will show you the 2 rollers. Yeah, here it is the 2 rollers. Okay, actually the length is almost same as the 4 rollers. The length is almost the same. Just difference is that the roller setting. So you can see this working mode is switch the roller. Not rotate one by one, but switch each other. And during printing, the printing mode of this roller is still spiraling. And this character, you can see this roller has a very long length, right? It's longer than that 4 rollers. Because here we have 1 meter length. So it's not only can print for the ankle sock, the crew sock, the over-knee sock, and even it could print for the tights. So this is the printing mode. And this length of this roller, it could be customized. And according to your request, it could be shorter, it could be longer. And longest maximum will be 1 meter like this. So this is the center drive model. It could be movable. It could be moved forward or backwards. If forward, and then the roller will be shorter. If move backwards, and then leave much space there for the roller, it will be longer rollers. And also the diameter of this roller could be customized. It could be 82 millimeter, it could be 73 millimeter, and it could be the 60 millimeter. So 3 options of the dimension for your choose. And here, and here you can see, and now the cartridge is moving. So you can see here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 heads. Instead of the 4 rollers, 2 heads. So now it is with 4 heads with 8 colors solution. So now it's over printing because we are now under testing. And this one is already sold out. And now before shipment, we need to test it and ensure it is working well to ship it to the customer. And just now I mentioned about the dimension for the diameter of the roller. So for the 2 rollers, maximum so far we could try with 19 millimeter, as Joan just now indicated. Okay? So based on your detailed request, and then we could do the customization. Hi, Andrew. So if you have any question about it, so with the 4 heads and the back side, we will have the longer holder. We will have the longer holder to hold this ink tank, and also same as the secondary ink box. And that's the a little bit difference, slightly difference compared with the 2 rollers, 4 rollers machine. And also, these 2 rollers, we are already upgraded for the hardware. So it supports for the 8 color printing solution, and also upgraded for the software. It could support the POD, And meanwhile, if you wanted to print with the zero positioning system, it's also supported with the camera. So from the both hardware and the software, both are upgraded now. So if anything you wanted to learn more about it, Andrews? Now the catch is back and the roller switch. So at this moment, actually the operator could standing here just do the operation properly. And that position is leaving there for printing only. So each time, once it's switched to that position, and this roller will be free to offload the sock, the printed sock, and reload up the new blank sock. 你的那个是不是测试完了？打印结束了。接下来一步做什么？
Fine, just thinking about
Okay, and so far with these 4 heads, because the cartridge is long, so for the output of per hour, it's like 48 pairs per hour. 对准这里呀，你这个多难看啊！ And just so it is like 48 pairs per hour, and according to the different sock lengths. So with the longer one, the output will be lower, and if the sock you print for normal size like like 46, 48, and then it could reach like 48 pairs. And if you do it quickly and maybe 50, you could reach. So next question. If further question, just let me know. And this output actually it impacts with several elements. If you do the POD order and one design, one pair, then the output also will be lower. But if you have the plenty quantity of one design, and then the speed will be up. So the difference compared with the 4-roller is that after printing, at the moment just finished printing, these 2 rollers could not be moved because it has to wait till the cartridge back to the original station, and then the roller could be switched. But the 4 rollers is just like at the moment finish printing, and then the roller turns. With the time that roller turns, the cartridge is moving back. So that one also saved the time. Yeah, and then that you can count with the average, like 45 pairs per hour. That is the normal speed. Yes, exactly. 4 rollers so far is the fastest because here you could see the first that this cartridge length is shorter compared with the 2 rollers. And then once it's moving after printing, I show you. Here you see. You see, with this one, the roller speed, the roller rotating speed, we can adjust. So this one impacts the speed. And meanwhile, after printing, this center drive motor will turn, and this speed could be adjusted to fast. And now you see here, it turns and then the cartridge back. So it happens meantime. It happens at the meantime. It saved lots of time. It saved really lots of time. Because here we talk about lots of time. It's just seconds. So fastest speed for these 4 rollers, it could adjust like 10 seconds. 10 seconds for printing for one piece of the sock. Just 10 seconds. How can you imagine? Yeah. And then you can print very fast. Even 1 minute, you could print very fast. And after printing one piece, it turns automatically, and meanwhile, this cartridge back. But once it's back, at the moment that this roller get prepared, it just continuously printing. So that saved lots of time. And so far, the 4 rollers is the fastest. And the maximum, the speed of the output for 1 hour, for these 4 rollers, it could reach like 90 pairs so far. And this one, actually with the 4 heads, it is just in the same line, so the cartridge length is longer. So during spray for the socks, it has to be wait till the last head finish the spraying, and then it will be back. So any further question?
$4 is the fastest time.
这是我们老板在说的。Hi, Andres. So hope my answer is helpful for you. If you have any further question, please type it. Let me know. Okay. Thank you so much for your trust and being here with us for so long time. Thank you for watching our live, and hope you also have a great day and a nice weekend. Okay? See you next time. So here is what we printed just now during our live. If you have any question so far, the audience still in our live stream, if you have any question, I'd like to answer. Okay? Hope Tina's answer could help a little bit for you, for your good understanding for the seamless digital printer, and also hope that you have a clue of our company, who we are, and what we do. And during this live, I'd like to show you and introduce different model of printer we made, and hope you will have an idea for our printer, how it works, what kind of items, what kind of the applications it could be printed. Okay? So any question? Let me see if any question. Yeah, and also during our live today, and we showed you how to print the cotton socks and what kind of the tips it is, and how to avoid the risk to damage the print head during printing. And meanwhile, we also compare with the normal cotton material reacted with the reactive ink and the cotton, the pigment ink. So how the outlook difference is, and how the color fastness difference is. Yeah, we showed you and we tested it. So during this live, and I hope that you have a clue what kind of the difference of each item, even with the normal cotton socks in jacquard knitting. So why we are now changing our mind to the seamless digital printing socks, not the knitted socks anymore. So we told you compare with you the advantages, disadvantages, and what kind of the disadvantages they are. Okay, so hope you have a clue. And if any question, you can also leave the comments there in any video we posted in our YouTube channel. Okay, and meanwhile, you can consult our website, www.coloritotech.com, and write email. And Tina will be here twice a week, every week, Wednesday and Friday in European time, morning time. And the American time, West American time, will be like Tuesday midnight till the Wednesday early morning, and the Thursday midnight till the Friday early morning. Okay? Tina will be here always waiting for you. And so far for today, hope all of you have a nice weekend. Goodbye for now.